Alright, so, been a little while since I've done a video like this because these things are expensive. As you can see from the title, I am doing an unboxing of a lightsaber. Now this one is from Sabertrio, my absolute favorite. Showing my other one for comparison. Sorry for kind of the weird place that I'm doing this, just sitting on my bed. My tripod, both of my tripods decided to break on me. So anyway, unboxing and comparing my new Sabertrio one to the Skylar here. I opted for mirrored before, and I went for brushed for this other one, which is going to look a bit more dull. Yay! And that is for costume reasons, actually. So I created a Jedi character a while back, and he uses two lightsabers. One is his old master's saber, and then the other one is the one that he created. And funny thing is, I was designing the sabers a few years ago, actually several years ago. They both looked kind of like this, so it worked out. Really like the slanted, shrouded emitter thing. Anyway, completely unopened Sabertrio from Malaysia, I believe. Yep, Malaysia. So I'm going to try to not make this one 30 minutes like the last one. But since my last video with the Saber Zone cosplay one got so many comments and still is getting them to this day, I figured, why not do this too? So I ordered this back in, hold on. Blech. I ordered this back on Black Friday. So if you order from Sabertrio, just know that it takes a while. Worth it, but it does take a while. Today is March 30th. Granted, COVID changed things. They were cut down to fewer shifts because of that, so things were running slower. Supply is always a problem, so just keep in mind, you're waiting for it, but what you're getting is really good quality. I did not get a NeoPixel one. I just went for the regular FX, which I just found out they have changed as of recently. Not with mine, I have the older version, but I think they discontinued the soundboard that's in these older ones, but I'm sure the newer ones sound perfectly fine. I also ordered a couple of accessories. I ordered a coupler for double blade, for staff, double bladed lightsaber. There is the coupler. It's got little holes you can see, so for sound to go through. They include all the tools you need. They include all the chargers, of course. They also include different size. It's going to be kind of hard to see because I don't want to unwrap that. But they include different size plugs for different outlets in other countries. At least I think that's what that's for. This I'm definitely going to unwrap because it's going to go straight onto the saber. Oh, come on. The belt clip. They have the wheel built right on, so I've got both of my belt clips now. All the tools. No clue what that is, just empty. 2 new blades. The one I bought before was the 36.7-inch blade, I believe. And I thought it was just a little bit too long for me. So these, I think, are both 32s. We'll see how that goes. And more of that. Invoice. And they really pack a lot in this box. And the moment I've all been waiting for. Deadpool reference. Oh yeah, I forgot I went for just a solid color, not the light up one. Okay. Oh, and they included the tassel right there. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is the Mirah. Very similar, slanted emitter. This one has a little tassel thing that comes with it. I went for purple because it's a very nice color. Of course, come on. Take that off to access the very loud speaker and the battery compartment. You have to pull this off. Pull this out a little bit. You know, you don't yank it all the way out, but you have to do that in order to... What is that there? In order to access the charging port, which is... Oops. Right there. My plan is... Oh, cool. My plan is to have the coupler on this one or my other one at all times as the actual pommel. But I might switch back to this one just because of the little tassel. You do have to pay for the tassel, but it's like $5 USD, so... There we go. That doesn't add too much. Looks a little bit weird on that one, so I might... it's gonna look about the same, because they both have the black grip. But anyway, this one's just a little bit shorter with this off, of course. And yeah, let's get started. So, has a little ridged grip there, just metal. I found out recently they added leather wrapping options for this, so I'm probably gonna order some leather wrapping and put it on that. And see if I can actually put it on this one too, because this is just metal. Oh yeah, got a blade plug in there because I wanted to order that. Don't want it to be too bright. The wheel, I opted for a solid red button instead of the light up green one. Again, I wanted this one to look a bit older. Oh yeah, and you can see this one is brighter, this one is a bit more dull. And again, I wanted it that way. All right, I went for the dark side sound font with this one, and the light side, of course, with my old one. The old ones have flash on clash, 4 swinging sounds, 4 clash sounds, very loud, very good sound. So, oh, I started it as red. So this is going to end up being purple eventually. Nice. I wonder if it sounds different. It's a little bit quieter than I was expecting. So it might sound a little bit louder with the included pommel. And let me go ahead. Usually I like purple. Let's see. Okay, so this one, it looks like it's meant to be... So with this one, the choke's up here. Kind of meant to turn around with your middle finger while you're holding it. So it looks like this one, they kind of expect you to turn it on with your thumb, which I guess they want you to hold it down here. Interesting. I mean, there's the choke up there, so I guess you can just turn it on with your palm. Yeah, that's a bit louder. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, let me see if I can quickly get the blade plug out. Oh. Blade plug. These things are very bright, so the plug helps you not blind yourself. Alright. I have noticed the plugs don't like to come out all that well sometimes. But, I mean, that's fine. It means they're generally in there pretty well. Oh, stupid hair. I was just doing some cleaning, so of course my hair is back. I hate having my hair back. Anyway, I don't actually know how to get the plug out of this one. Because this one has a screw right back there that holds it in. This one does not. So, interesting. And of course, they include tools. So they have a little hex wrench. Included 3 different ones, looks like. So I'm going to go for this really small one. And see if that does the trick. Okay, so it looks like that's what it's going to be with this one. It's just going to actually have to have a tool for it to get the blade plug out. Yep. Oh, that's interesting. This one's clear. And my other one is solid. See if I can get them both going there. Interesting. All right. And if you be careful when you do this, because there is, wow, and I just dropped the very tiny screw that I was talking about. Shoot. Well, thankfully they include replacements. It doesn't help that my comforter is black. Of course. Of course it's black. It wouldn't be black. It wouldn't be mine if it wasn't black. Yeah. Says the guy wearing a red shirt and khaki shorts. Well, I don't know where it went. I'll figure it out later. I have to figure it out later because I don't want the dogs to get it. You know, it's not exactly the most healthy thing they could have. Now, where did it go? Yeah, so, geez, and I'm dropping it again. This thing is tiny. And I am clumsy. That little thingy there is what's keeping the blade in place. Or the plug. Thankfully, I got the mid-grade blades. I didn't really want to go for heavy. Thankfully, they include a little rubber cap that you want to put on the end of it when you're not using it, or the end of the blade plug. But, you know, basic. I would like to get the NeoPixel one day, one of the nicer ones, but for now, I was celebrating because I just got a new job, finally. Very long story there that I don't want to talk about. I'm sure none of you care to hear it. Say hello to the dogs. So, the point of this screw is, of course, to keep the blade plug and the blade in place. So you don't want to over-tighten it, because you just want to make sure that it gets in there nice and firm. That's, yeah, that's a pretty good size. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. I like that it has the little flickering effect. This thing is pretty bright. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't remember how to change the color. Oh, I think it has to be off all the way and in sleep mode, which takes like 5 minutes afterwards. And then you can change the colors. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit here for another 5 minutes. This will eventually be a purplish color. But I mean, yeah. Turn my light back on. So mine doesn't have the scaling blade, but I don't really care. This is my third dueling lightsaber, and I'm happy. Like, you know, I'll get other ones at another point. I really don't need more right now. I have an idea for the cosplay. Like, I've got the whole thing kind of planned out. I just need to actually start working on it. All right. And this one is green. So, you know what? One thing I really want to do is hear how these two sound together. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, that is the Sabertrio Skylar and the Sabertrio Mirah. That tassel's kind of cool. That is that. If you have any questions, ask away. I mean, I'm not like a spokesperson for them or anything, so most of your questions really should be, did I get the heavy grade? I might have got the heavy grade. I really can't remember. Anyway, you know what? I can look it up on my invoice. I'm going to do that. No, okay, I got mid-grades. Mid-grade blades. Yep. Eventually I'll get one of the acid-etched and buy some heavy-grade blades for actual dueling, but I mean, the mid-grade ones are fine for that for now. As long as I'm not going too crazy. Oh, I found a little screw thingy. Good, I was worried about that. Yeah, so I'm not a spokesperson for Sabertrio. Definitely not. Not for Saber Forge, like the other one that I had. But I am happy to answer questions whenever I can. Excuse you. Yup. Really can't think of much else to say, so guess we'll leave it at that. We'll be probably doing some more magic videos soon. I've been working on changing decks around, and my Niv Mizzet is pretty terrifying. Where did the coupler go? I swear, I lose things so easily. Where's the coupler? Where is it? There we go. Excuse any noise in the background. Currently with family. Okay, so it's a little bit quieter with the coupler, which really isn't that big of a deal. Like, I'm really not concerned about that. Come on. Maybe I should turn this off while I do that. Yeah, so my Niv Mizzet deck is getting pretty nasty. I have a Lathril deck. Mumir Vig. That's my competitive commander deck. I'm not sure. I don't think I've done the video for that one yet. AZ as Tatiova, or formerly Tatiova. Oh, that's interesting. So the coupler, these aren't like, I think you can see there, they're not like straight up, they're not opposite from each other with the way the coupler works. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Well, actually, that could be potentially annoying, because that means I'm going to have to... dang it. man. I'm going to have to grip it right here and turn it on, and then I can make that work. But move back a little bit. But yeah, I can do a double-bladed lightsaber if I want. So, and with 2 different hilts, which I think is really cool. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully we'll do some magic videos soon. I'd like to do some more vocal videos, but I don't really have a place to do that right now. Aside from just going into my car, and I don't really have any videos. I don't really have any covers that I'm particularly keen on doing at the moment. I need to get back into doing drums, with my drum set's packed away. Like, everything I have is packed away. Lost my apartment and had to move. So a lot of things are still packed away because I'll be moving again soon. Yay! Yep, that is it. I'll respond to questions as soon as I can. Bye from Sabertrio. They're having some issues right now getting supplies in. There's apparently some kind of shortage on materials that they use. And they have a bit of a backlog. So be patient. Give them some time. I think they're reopening the store just for stunt sabers and accessories. So none of the ones with sound. Give them some time. Like I said, I ordered mine Black Friday. It just got here today. Worth the wait.